Good day, everyone. All my soil mates, not soulmate, soil mates, because all of us are interested in soils, in planting or in gardening. Today is the first day that we receive heavy rains beginning before fall. I mean before fall, because officially fall will start on September 21st in the whole Canada. So we wanted to save the cactus or succulent plant we bought, the very beautiful arrangement, but of course they grow bigger, and so we wanted to save them. Uh, this includes pencil cactus, agave, the the red jade plants, and then the big echeveria, which I accidentally torn into small pieces, but I hope I can still replant it. So my husband is helping me to remove all of them, because this is quite heavy, especially the agave and the pencil cactus. So big. Don't remove all the soil, sweetheart. All the roots. So big that it really needs to be transferred to a smaller, what's that? Around, huwag mo masyado ikat yun. Wag, yeah. I was telling my husband not to cut all the way the roots, because I'm not sure if this will survive, but this is a risk that every gardener takes whenever you tend to you repot any plants. No, it's wet, Papa. Any plants you have, from a bigger pot to a pot that is more or less suitable for the kind of succulent we have. So the pencil cactus will be separated for another container, while the agave is for the round pot we have. This pot has been given by a dear friend of mine. It is handmade pot. Yeah, she's from Hong Kong, and she had a training in pottery making. And so before we put on the soil, my husband washed this pot, but it's been with us for more than 6 years. It has different plants in it before, but we need to transfer so that it may have a new look. So as I watched in the YouTube channel, one of the great bloggers demonstrated how to transfer big succulent into the pot suitable for the size. So I would like my agave. This is the first time I had this plant. So my husband is trying to cut smaller roots so that it can be, other roots from other plants will be removed. Oh, this is a new one. See, there's a new one there, Papa. Just like in the YouTube. A new one is sprouted. Oh, probably, no, you have to cut using the scissor. So it's really extensive. Yeah, it's good. My husband is also interested in gardening. That's why both of us are also into it. So now, oh no, you use the scissor, Papa. You can use the scissor so that they don't get hurt. So like people, tender loving care. This is all we do whenever we plant. We see to it that roots and other parts of the plant is not hurt in the process of repotting. This is a risk. Actually, this costs a lot of dollars, but hopefully we would be able. I think we need some gravel. Yeah. So from one big pot I bought, it's already arranged. Both my husband and I will be transforming this succulent arrangement into, I think we will be making about 4 smaller pots of different sizes, suitable to their kind. So the the pencil cactus will go back to its original pot because it's still good, look good by himself there. We will be using perlite and cactus soil mixed with other potting soil, and hopefully we will be successful. I don't know, but fall season is really cold, getting cooler. So we wanted to save this big arranged pot we bought from Home Depot. So the agave, first time to have this plant, and it's really expensive in nurseries. We went there in Potters and Port Kel's nursery, and the price of agave is really so expensive. But because I like this kind of plant so much, so when we saw it at Home Depot, we really bought one. So anyway, all my plants are my investment for emotional or self-care, because you don't know how much joy one can have whenever you have a plants like this. And when you become successful in repotting and having a new set of plants is really a joy for most gardeners. So the next thing we would do is to mix the soil. This is the perlite. This is the perlite. This one is it costs about $7.99 per bag and about 10 liters. We will mix this with potting soil and cacti soil. So, really a hard work for both of us, but it's enjoyable because like this season, the first rain, it's really cold here outside in our balcony, but because this is the only time both of us are free, we decided to transfer the plants. This is the jade plants, which is really another kind or another variety. Really nice, no? I think the more it is exposed to sun, the more it becomes red, because usually the jade plants are green. And this one, how do you call this, Papa?
Ayun.
This one? Small button?
Tiny button.
Tiny button sedum. Sedum is another kind of succulent, and their variety. And they said this one is not so hard to propagate, and so we will try to put one in our succulent garden, and then we will try one to be part of the agave. So, you see how extensive the roots are, no? So these are the roots of the plant. I don't know, hopefully it will survive. Papa, you can use this one, I think. You can use this one because the soil are really rich, so that we can save that one for the tiny button. So we are using that's the other one. This one. We're using the Miracle Grow potted starting germination soil, because I want this one to be used because it's they said it's starting. So I hope with the new soil we can easily germinate the roots that surrounds the agave. So I'm putting I don't have the... So I'm putting to get all together the perlite. They said perlite will absorb excess water whenever you water the plant. But accordingly, if it is winter or autumn, you don't really water the plant for about 2 to 3 months. Like I said, this is a risk and this is an experiment, but for sure, hopefully we will be successful. I'm laying down the agave, putting down the agave. Wow, look at that. The reason why I wanted to transfer it, you see, there is a white spot starting to appear. So it means the plant is no longer as healthy as it should be. Usually agave, when it's so healthy, the leaves are very strong and kind of thick. But this one, it looks like dehydrated. But when I touch the soil, it's still wet. So there is it might be too much moisture on the soil. And so we decided to remove it from its original habitat. So now it's there. I hope I should wear my eyeglass because I have to look whether there are mealybugs. So I'm putting it closely on the camera so that I could see if there's a tiny moving little object. Because from afar you could not see, but if there are moving tiny object and it's mealybug, I have to wash it away. This will be staying in the balcony, but I have to cover it during snow time. I don't have greenhouse. No, it's hard to build a greenhouse because it will be expensive to get. Again, I will stop from here because I'm still getting some more soil and mixing it with perlite. And I will be stopping from here and I will continue once everything is set. Thank you again for watching. Bye.